I think it'll be a completely different game than the first time we played them. It seems like forever ago since we played them, and we got to play them once because they were in the other division. They did a great job at Mines. They really ran their stuff. They were able to spread the floor, get to the foul line. They hit a bunch of threes. I thought they played exceptionally well. So we have to be ready. We have to play a lot better than we did down there, and we have to play a lot better than we did on Tuesday night. Well, we needed a win against Regis. They had beat us twice, and our last game at Regis was pretty much exactly the same way as the playoff game. And we just had to gut it up and just find a way to win. I mean, things weren't really going our way. It was a physical game. Both ways, it was a physical game. And we just, there's some teams you match up well against and some teams you don't. And unfortunately for us, this year, we just don't match up well with Regis. And so that was a really tough draw for us in the first round. But we got through it. I think it's big for her. I think it's big for our team, too. We feed off Brittany, good and bad, but... I mean, it's big when you have that, and she's only a junior, and we're lucky to be able to have her back. But everything that we do is that we piece together. Our shooters and our point guards and our other post players. It's all built around her having success, and she doesn't have to have 30 points to do that. She can have 9 points, and we can still do that kind of stuff. But that's how we're built, and we're just excited to be here and excited to that our season's not done. Well, it is tough because they do a good job of spreading the floor. The ironic thing, though, is the stuff that they run is kind of a mixture of what Metro runs and what Regis runs, and so those were our last two games. And so as far as preparation goes, we feel like we have a decent game plan. Now going out there and doing that is a completely different thing. But they just want to spread the floor, get to the basket, make somebody help too long, hit a three, go to the offensive rebounds like crazy. They like to press. We're the two highest scoring teams in the conference. I think we're just a little over 74, and they're 72. So I would suspect it would be a high-scoring game. Oh, you got to take one game at a time. There's too much at stake right now to get looking ahead and playing all these different scenarios in your head because none of them ever come true. I thought the top 8 teams were in the tournament this year. I thought anyone could get upset that first night, and there was a ton of upsets the first night. But you just can't take things for granted. If we come out tomorrow night and think that it's going to be easy because we beat them before, and even though we beat them before, the score doesn't reflect how close the game was. And so we one game at a time. The only thing we care about is Regis. That's the only reason we had to drive our own cars down here today because our bus never showed up. But we're here.
And last question, did have to take your own cars, but CSU Pueblo pretty close. How nice is it to have not home court advantage, but just right around UCCS?
Well, it's good. Travel and rest and save the legs, all that stuff this time of year is really, really, really big. So to not have to get on a 7-hour bus trip and go somewhere for your conference tournament is really big. And we're going to stay down here and we're going to enjoy the experience. It's not this might be the only time you get to go and be in the top 4 of your league and play for a conference championship. So you never know. You just can't take things for granted. But we're excited to be here for sure.